Here's your BoobTube.
Ransom is in the BoobTube studio. What's going on, Ransom?
Marco, this is a pretty crazy story. The Chili Peppers were on the Late Late Show with James Corden earlier this week, and while they were shooting their carpool karaoke segment, Anthony Kiedis saved a baby's life.
After the wrestle-off, we had a dance-off, which led to a very interesting, unscripted moment. We danced off, we tied, and then we were going to celebrate with some Mexican fruit on the corner. And a woman came out of her house holding a child, saying, my baby can't breathe. We all ran across the street. The lady thrust her baby into my arms. The baby was not breathing. I thought, I'm going to try to do a little baby CPR real quick, see if I can get some air in this kid. Tried to open the mouth, locked shut. So I started rubbing the belly. Bubbles came out of the mouth. The eyes rolled back into place.
Ooh.
The ambulance showed up. I handed the baby over, who was now breathing and fine, and we went back to carpool karaoke. No hero. It was just a dance-off. Ended with a seizure baby.
This is like a heroic thing. You remember the show Rescue 911?
Yeah.
Yes.
With William Shatner?
Yeah, I forgot that he was the host.
Oh, he's the host. It's a great show.
Yeah.
This is like something that would have been featured on it, you know? One of these stories where he's out just trying to have a celebratory Mexican lunch, like he said, and a woman comes up to him and thrusts a baby into his arms.
Thrusted in there.
Thrusted it, yeah.
You know, I took CPR class, and at one point in the class, you have to do baby CPR.
Yeah, it's
right?
different. It's different, yeah.
I felt uncomfortable doing it to the baby mannequin.
Right.
I don't think I could actually do it on a baby. It's just so small. I feel like I'm going to, like, crush in their chest or something.
I've seen a guy, get rescued, I guess brought back to life from CPR. It's just like he describes it. These bubbles start coming out, and the guy starts kind of mildly vomiting.
Ugh.
It's very similar to like a rough night with tequila. When you get up in the morning,
Yeah.
bubbles and vomit.
I'm just kind of surprised that they didn't want to shoot this, though, because this would have made for great video. And they got the cameras right there, so why not?
Well, had it gone, it would have because of the way it ended.
yeah.
But imagine if it went the other way, and you've got this on tape, and one of these clowns, these cameraman clowns, would have put it out there. That would have been terrible.
Yeah, you're right.
It's probably better. I
With
mean, that was
that
a bad
said-
risk.
With that said, if you do need CPR, I'm not the guy to go to. But if you're a mannequin, I'm your guy.
Yeah, the mannequins, you have a 100% success rate
I
because
feel like
they were dead anyway. They were never alive. You can walk out and go, hey, whatever, right? What's next, Ransom?
Hey, so we talked about this a little bit earlier in the show last night. Ayesha Curry had a bit of a Twitter meltdown after Steph Curry was ejected, and the Golden State Warriors lost Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Here's what she said on Twitter. She says, I've lost all respect. Sorry, this is absolutely rigged for money or ratings. I'm not sure which. I won't be silent. Just saw it live. Sorry. Well, ESPN's Brian Windhorst responded to Ayesha's tweet and pretty much crushed her during a post-game report in Cleveland.
Tonight, there's nothing can happen from that.
Well, listen, she's a wife. She's emotional at the end of the game. She said the NBA was rigged. If indeed the NBA is rigged, she better thank her lucky stars because they rigged it for Steph Curry to have 2 MVPs and be worth $100 million. So the rigging has worked out very well for Ayesha. She deleted the tweet. I know she's emotional. If it was your wife who just found that out there, you would be emotional too. I'd take away your Twitter feed.
My wife's got a pretty good job.
Would you record that off your phone or something?
Yeah, it's not the best audio, but
Jesus.
that's all I could find.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible. But I got to tell you, the tweet from Ayesha was insane last night. And like I said earlier, there should be like a consultant, a PR consultant for these celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
Once you delete the tweet, it's basically like pleading guilty in a court of law. Then you get even more attention. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Like they should actually just say, just let it be. I mean, and then you can say, hey, I was emotional and everything like that. And then when they ask you, but why didn't you delete it? Then you can really take the high road and you can go, why would I delete it? I'm a human being. I was being emotional.
I was caught in the moment.
Yeah, caught in the moment. Why am I going to run from it? The second somebody does that, I'm telling you, you will win the PR battle if you do that. And it takes a lot of nerve, to let that thing sit there and lie there. They should do that.
Yeah.
I screenshotted it, and I said, this tweet's going away. And sure enough,
it went away.
Tweet went away.
Yeah.
Early in the show, if you missed it, me and Marco were talking about who we could be consultants for.
Yeah.
We just figured it out.
Ayesha Curry.
Tweet consultant.
Oh, a tweet consultant. I like that. Yeah, somebody makes a tweet they're not sure about it. They call us, and we go through the pros and the cons. And no matter what happens, we get paid anyway, right? Because we're a consultant.
Like every once in a while, we'll take them down the wrong road just to be funny and stuff.
Well, yeah. And like once a year, you take your clients to dinner and you say, I'm a consultant, right? I'm taking you to dinner and I'm helping you out. What's next, Ransom?
So apparently, before you get married, you should have either no sexual experience or a ton of it, because if you have just a little bit, watch out. There's a new study being reported by Life Science, which found that women that have exactly one sexual partner before they meet their husband are more likely to get divorced. It all comes down to having a good sample of comparison. If you're a virgin, you don't really know how good or bad sex can be, so you don't really have the data. But if you've had sex with just one person and then you have sex with somebody else, with your spouse, then you have some variation. You can't help but wonder if you could find somebody better out there. The fact doesn't happen with people who have sex with a bunch of people either. So long story short, either have sex with a virgin or super sluts.
Knew this girl in college, and seriously, she's saving herself until marriage, and very proud of it, and everybody knew it. And the guy, the fiance, was like a really nice guy, and he apparently was saving himself too. So it was an anomaly. I kind of wanted these people's autographs because I've never met people like this before. You know?
Yeah, they're like unicorns. By the way, that was probably the worst sexual experience in recorded in history. 2 virgins.
Probably. But what I'm saying is she starts to feel really guilty. Like, I'm not going to know. I don't know if I'm really going to like this with my fiance.
Yeah.
So she has sex with another guy before, like 3 weeks before they get married.
Oh.
And everybody finds out about it. The husband never found it. The fiance never found out about it. But she just wanted to make sure she liked sex in general. Isn't that strange?
Well,
They wound up getting married, and I think they're still together. But you wait that long. I think he's like 23 or 24 years old. And then she goes, you know what? I got to give this a test drive, just the act itself. And she does it, never tells him about it.
it's kind of like running a marathon and then after the 25th mile going, you know what? I'm over it. And then just peeling off and
Right
sitting
there,
down. You know? Right.
And you don't get to put that 26.2 sticker on your car?
Right.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is?
Well, according to the study, they're going to get divorced.
Oh,
It will happen.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I just can't believe it's 3 weeks and she picks another guy. Why not just do it with your husband? And if you don't like it, don't get married. Save everybody all the time to fly there and buy you a blender and all this other stuff for your wedding.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Really good TV on this weekend. Of course, Netflix, if you're a fan of Orange is the New Black, the 4th season premieres starting today. We also have, of course, Game of Thrones. We only got 2 episodes left. Sunday night, 9 p.m. on HBO. And some NBA Finals action. This is it's Game 7.
Jeet said he's disappointed in Game of Thrones this year.
I mean, I like the stories. It just needs to, like, the action's been lacking.
Yeah, this next episode looks like it's going to.
But what I'm
Yeah, but
saying,
it's already the end now. You know, you've had to
what
sit
I'm
through all
saying
this.
is they say coming up on the next Game of Thrones at the end of the episode, you know,
Yeah.
they give you the 30-second teaser. It always looks like something epic's about to happen. And I agree. The one they showed for this next episode, same thing. But they've fooled me now 5 times.
They're going to fool you again 2 more.
Give me some action.
They're going to fool you this week and next week. And you're going to get excited for next season.
If a dragon doesn't kill somebody in this next episode, I might lose it.
It's like crack or maybe meth. I mean, it's just, you think, all right, I'm going to do this once, whatever, but then you get excited about doing it again, and this is where it starts. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
I'm completely hooked, and you're right.
I know.
I will buy into it every time, but
Yeah.
I need a dragon to kill somebody this Sunday.
Listen to what you guys get in. I'm so glad I don't watch shows like this. You guys
Here's
are
why I
arguing about
think that it's going to
dragons.
be really, really good. Because remember yesterday in the BoobTube, I was talking about how HBO, normally what they do, they put the title of the next 2 episodes with a description.
Yeah,
so
and
this time they didn't put a description, so some big stuff's about to
Maybe
happen.
because all the complaints they're getting. They're like, don't tell people what this is going to be about. People
Well, I
are
hope
upset.
the hidden description is dragons are going to kill people this week.
You'll be very upset. You're going to be very disappointed.
We also got the 3rd season finale of Penny Dreadful and, of course, NBA Finals Game 7. That is Sunday night at 5 p.m. on ABC. That's it, guys.
All right. Thank you, Ransom. That's the BoobTube. Marco and Jeets X 1075.